Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Motorcycle Emptiness by the Manic Street Preachers. I love this song, it was massive when I was a kid. It's a great fun song to play and it's an easy song to play. So I'm going to teach you the whole song, apart from I'm going to teach you the guitar solo in a separate video. So if you just want to play the solo, go and check that video out. I'm going to teach you all the other guitar parts in this video. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video, the thumbs up. I read every comment, so please leave me some comments in the comment section, including what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this and loads of other songs, then you can support me on Patreon. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, so the intro, we've got two lines of it. The first line goes like this. So to play that, we're on the D string on fret 9, so D9, and we're going to bend it up a tone and then bring it back down. And then we're going to play D7, hammer on to D9, pull off again to the D7, and then hammer on again to the D9. So slowly you get... So 7, 9, 7, 9 with hammer-ons and pull-offs. So the first bar slowly goes. The second bar is exactly the same. So the first two bars. Bar 3 just does the bend up and down. And then on beat 4 just hit the 9 and a little slide off of it. Okay. So the first 3 bars up speed. And then we get this little run that goes. So for that, we're going to play D7. It's all palm muted. I haven't written the palm mute in, but yep, it's palm muted. So D7, then D9 3 times. I know there's 4 there, but just do the 3. So. And use down, up, so 7, 9, 9, 9 on the D string. Okay, because that's the first beat. And then there's another D9 and 3 G6s. So you got, so if you put beats 1 and 2 together slowly. And then there's going to be another G6 and 3 G8s. So far you've got... And then you're going to finish off with the beat 4. We've got G8, G9, and then B7. So G8, G9, B7. So the whole bar slowly goes. Bit faster. Up speed. So the whole line goes. That goes straight on to the next line where we've got. Okay, so for that we're going, it's a similar idea, but we're going on the B string, so B9, bending it up a semitone, and on this first bend go da, so rather than, so you make it kind of like 3 notes. Then we're going to do the same hammer on from B7, hammer on to B9, pull off to B7, hammer on to B9. So bar 5. Same idea in bar 6, but the bend, you bend straight up rather than waiting a quaver. So you got. And bar 7, you just do the bend up and down. On the B9, slide off the B9. So the first 3 bars of that line go. And then the run is almost the same, but instead of the last note being a B7, you're just going to do an extra B9. So slowly, bar 8 goes. Okay, so up speed. So the whole of that line goes. And then that will go on to the verse. Now you could play that extra 9 over the first chord of the verse, because when he plays it, it goes, and it holds into the next one. So let's go to that verse. So like I say, you could just play the G9 through that first chord, but if you want to play the chord, it's an E chord. Let me just play you that verse chord. So go. So for that, an E chord, first finger A7, third finger across D, G and the B strings at the 9th fret. Alternatively, for these, you could just play the A string and the D string and just play a power chord. Okay, so there's options, and you could do that on each of those chords. So I'm going to play an E chord. The next chord is B/D sharp. I've got my third finger on A6, and my first finger is across the D, G and the B strings at the 4th fret. Middle 4 strings, again you could just play the A and the D strings. That sounds cool as well. Into the next bar we've got C sharp minor, which is your first finger A4, second finger on B5, third finger on D6, and little finger on G6. Playing the middle 4 strings. And then the last chord is an A chord. You could either use your first, second and third fingers on D2, G2 and B2. I quite like just putting my first finger flat across the D, G and the B strings at the 2nd fret. So the whole of that verse goes. And then the next line, we're doing another of these lead parts, similar as what we've done before. So for that, B12, bending up and down a tone. Then that same hammer-on pull-off going from B10 to B12, B10, B12. So it's exactly the same as what we've done before, so I'm sure that should make sense. You got. So same idea, but just we're playing B12. And then the run is the same as what we had on the second line of the intro. So that line, 1, 2, 3, 4. I put that extra 9, which is actually on the next line, but anyway. Then it goes to the another verse, exactly the same. And then the lead part again on this next line. The last bar is changed. We don't do the little run. Instead, we're going to go, which is D7, D9, and G6. So that line, so it's on the B9, we're going to do the bend up and down, and then the 7, 9, 7, 9. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's just try that lead line. Goes. On to the next line, and we've got the bridge. Now I've written the lead part out, but the chords are just going C sharp minor for a bar, then E for a bar, or you can put it up here, then B for a bar, then A for 4 bars. But the lead part goes. So for that, it's just G9, holding for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then B10, bend up a tone. Then B10 without a bend. B9, G9, then B9. So bar 27 goes. And then bar 28, just a B10, bending up a tone, and then back down to a B10 normal. A little hammer on from B9 to B10, and then the next. So actually, bar 28 goes. Bar 29 is the same, and then bar 30 is the bend on B10, and then just normal B10. So pretty straightforward line. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, which takes us to the chorus, which is the same chords as the verse. That repeats twice, so you play that line twice. After the chorus, it's got another one of these lead parts, just like we did in the intro. Then it just goes back and plays from the verse exactly the way we've done before, all the way to the chorus. And then after the second chorus, it plays the middle 8. There's not really much guitar going on, it's kind of lots of strings and stuff, but the chords are going. So for that, you've got an A power chord, which is just open A with D2 and G2. So you play that for a bar. Then it goes to a B power chord, which is your first finger on A2, third finger on D4, little finger on G4. Then goes back to an A power chord, then a B power chord. Then you move up 1 fret to a C power chord. Then up 2 frets to a D power chord. Then back to C, and then D. So pretty straightforward that, and that repeats twice, once without vocals, once with vocals. Let's just play that line, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that goes on to the guitar solo, which I'll do in a separate video, and then it's just basically repeating the verse or chorus chords till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier. Give me a like on the video, press the notifications. I do read every comment, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, and let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.